everyone, it's a brand new episode of Sister Sister right here on Channel 1 TV, and if you're listening to us, this is City 97.3 FM, and my name is Kata, and as you can all see, I'm already like wearing a white top, even though I'm wearing a jeans. Usually I don't wear whites on the show, and I'm sure you're wondering, why is she wearing white today? Guys, we are gearing up for the Situation All White Party happening on the 24th of December 2025 at the Good Park, you know, beside Accra Mall, or I just said Accra Mall. And if you're coming from the Spintex Road, it's right there before Accra Mall. And this is one of the parties you definitely do not want to miss, because this is a party that crowns the whole year for us. We've worked so hard. We've come on air almost every week giving you this show. And so it's time for us to let our hair loose and maybe let ourselves loose just a little bit and get into Christmas for Jesus' birthday. But yeah, we are gearing up to that, and that's why I've, started trying to wear white, But if you just join us for the first time, this is that show where we get to talk about relationships. We get to read all your problems that you send to us via sistersisterislive@gmail.com. And we share those issues here on air and talk about it. I keep saying we, because of course I don't do this alone. I do this with the sisters. I will be introducing the sisters later on, but I want to say a very big thank you to our sponsors, Kivo, Pepper, and Gino. If you're looking for the most delicious meals, you should be thinking either this two. I like Kivo Pepper. You know why? Because of eshishi. Anyway, let's take a quick break, and when we come back, you will be meeting the sisters.
My name is Anita Erskine, and on December 19th and 20th, right here in Accra, Ghana, we will gather for the Diaspora Summit 2025, a defining moment in strengthening the bond between Ghana and her global family. Under the theme Resetting Ghana, the Diaspora as the 17th region, this summit, hosted by His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, will bring together leaders and experts from around the world to advance partnerships, explore reparations and heritage linkages, and of course, mobilize diaspora talent for national development. I invite you to be part of this powerful conversation shaping Ghana and the diaspora's future. Join us at the Accra International Conference Center, December 19th and 20th. Do register at www.diasporasummitghana.org. See you there.
Hey, so mommy, who is going to do my wade jollof?
Oh, Kwame. You know our secret, right?
I've got it.
Now, add your Chino Jollof mix.
The perfect blend of tomatoes, pepper, and fine herbs and spices to ensure a consistent taste every time. And there you have it, your original Ghana Jollof.
Jollof so good.
Jollof so cool. Tasty near.
What is going on here?
Enjoy Jollof the Ghana way. Gino Jollof is made with the perfect blend of tomatoes, pepper, and fine herbs and spices to ensure a consistent taste every time.
This advert is FDA approved.
All right, welcome back. It's still Sister right here on City 97.3 FM and Channel 1 TV. Ladies and gentlemen, I told you that we are gearing up for the Situation All White Party. My sisters are all clad in white, getting ready for the party mode on the 24th of December 2025 at the Good Park beside Accra, or I just said Accra Mall. I wish you can see Rosie. Turn on the camera to Rosie. Hey, Rosie, come on!
Charlie, I'm preparing to critique in that time myself.
I know, right?
I'm preparing, Charlie.
Right now, even I'm even speaking fancy. When I'm asking I have to get my tardy flavor on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because Charlie.
On that day.
Hey.
You even wore sneakers. You even wore sneakers. That means you're going to boogie down.
Those of you wearing heels, that's your problem.
You're wearing sneakers. You're going to boogie.
Chalet, and we are getting down.
You know what? The exciting thing is that last year, Rosie was at the situational white party, and I saw her. She has always been there.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I saw her enjoy herself. But for the first time, Ethel, it's going to be, Dr. Ethel, it's going to be enjoying.
That day we'll put the doctor aside.
Dr. Ethel, you're in white.
Yeah.
It's going to be angelic on that day.
I can
It's going to be like, it's going to be like looking into heaven and they're having a ball in heaven and enjoying themselves. Yeah.
Joining the angels to party, you know.
But
I hear my favorite artist is coming.
Yeah.
Kofi Kenyatta.
Yeah, Kofi Kenyatta is going to be there. Aquaba is going to be there.
Wow.
And then we are going to be entering Christmas with praises and, songs from Perez Music.
Oh, wow.
And then we also have Nchinchim Band that's going to keep us on our feet.
That's a full night.
You know when Nchinchim Band is there, it's like a jam. Yeah. So Nchinchim Band is going to be there too. And of course, from in-house, we are going to be having DJ Mingo on the turntable. Also,
I know how he does
even DJ Abeku is going to be on the turntable at some point. And also, the rave master himself, Natu Poboatin, is going to be there. He's going to be there. You know when he gets on the mic,
It's a different thing.
Yeah, he's not like wearing his suit and everything. Just going to be somebody different.
I'm actually remembering everything that happened last year.
Wow.
Yeah, so talking about everything that happened last year, it's on the screen right now. Yes. Yeah.
I have to be there.
Of course, you have to be there.
I'm sure I'll be
gonna be
somewhere
my
doing
first.
some.
You know, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Oh, but you know,
my
you guys, you
food.
do so well. Look, the food, the drinks,
The
the
ambience.
atmosphere, the ambience, the
Oh, Lord.
excitement, the artists, even the way they come out. Look,
Oh,
it's
now I
absolutely.
can't wait.
Please,
Oh, Lord.
please, you've been missing all these years.
You've been missing for her.
That.
She's so happy.
Yes, I love her.
This guy shouldn't
My
get mobbed
husband
though.
knows.
I know, right? I know. Anyway, for those who are interested, we actually have 3 packages available for you. So we have the gold, we have the diamond, and we have the platinum. And all of them are 8 seats. But if you have a little problem of, maybe we are over 8, please give us a call. We can work on that. But let me go through the packages and then we can continue the show. So with the gold package, we have 8 seats, like I said, 1 bottle of whiskey, black label, 2 bottles of wine, 8 bottles of beers, 8 glasses of cocktails, 8 bottles of water, 8 bottles of soft drinks, and 8 portions of grills. Now, when it comes to the diamond, and the diamond is going for 12,000, 1 bottle of whiskey, and that's a Glen of 12 years, and 2 bottles of wine, 2 packs of beer, 16 glasses of cocktails, 16 portions of grills, 16 portions of soft drinks, and 16 bottles of water. And of course, you get access to the dinner buffet. And the platinum, we have the platinum here going for 15,000, 8 seaters too. 1 bottle of champagne, 1 bottle of whiskey, Glen, 15 years, 1 bottle of red wine, 2 packs of beers, unlimited glasses of cocktail, unlimited bottles of water, unlimited portions of grills, 16 bottles of soft drinks, and then access to the dinner buffet. And to top it, something very exciting, that's the icing on the top. You have a dedicated waiter for you, so you can just sit down and be like, hi, please, could you help me with some food? Hello.
Your accent self don't
Please.
change.
Oh, wow. Can I have some drink while I enjoy Kofi Kinata?
Yes.
Oh, hi,
Thank
please.
you.
Could you just help me so I don't stain my white? Yeah, so that's what you get. But if you're interested in any of them, please just call the number 0205 973 973 0205 973 973. In case you call and that number is busy, call the number 0558 973 973. 0558-973-973. So hope to see you on the 24th because the sisters are ready and we're all going to be there on that day. And if you see us, please say hello. We are going to be very nice, as usual.
Good on that niceness.
Oh, yes, I get to meet a lot of people at
Oh,
station
yeah.
all the time. All the time.
Yeah.
I haven't listened a lot.
So sisters, let's get straight into it.
Yeah.
All right. Now our first letter is here and we're going straight into it. Dear sisters, I'm writing this with my heart in my throat because of my life has been spiraled into a storm I never imagined I'll be caught in. My wife, Rachel, is finally pregnant after 4 years of marriage. But the bitter part is this. My 2 side chicks, Ellen and Dede, are both 5 months pregnant too. 3 pregnancies. Oh, the Lord has done it for you. I call it triplets. 3 women, 1 man, me. And I can't understand how I let my entire world collapse like this. When I married Rachel 4 years ago, I believed I had found stability, my safe space, my peace. But a year into the marriage, something began to shift. Not immediately, not dramatically, but slowly, silently, and the way darkness creeps in when the sun goes down. Rachel became drained all the time, not just tired, exhausted in a way that stole the joy and rhythm from our marriage. Our Friday night outings faded. Our weekend movie traditions died. Even intimacy vanished little by little until I felt like I was living like a stranger or living with a stranger. And instead of fighting for my home, I made the greatest mistake of my life. I looked elsewhere. Ellen came first. Familiar, warm, someone who listened. What was supposed to be a harmless comfort crossed lines it should never have crossed. Then came Dede, younger, exciting, full of life. 1 escape turned into 2, 1 lie turned into many. But I knew I was entangling myself in a web. Then the explosion began. Ellen broke the news. She was pregnant. Shortly after, Dede sent her own results, also pregnant, but 5 months gone. My heart sank, my head opened, and my life shattered. And just when I thought the universe had finished dealing with me, Rachel walked into the house one evening singing and praising God and said to me, "Honey, God has answered our prayers." She is pregnant too. Sisters, I'm drowning, confused, ashamed, and terrified, as you should be. 3 pregnancies, 3 women, 1 mistake after another. I turn here before I lose my mind completely. Well, for me, I don't know. Before I even let you sisters speak, man, congratulations to him. You're having 3 plans.
Yeah.
Let's clap for him.
Well done.
Well done. Sharpshooter.
Wow.
Okay. Now let's be nice. Okay, Rosie, what are your thoughts about this?
3 for the price of 1.
1, no.
See, we do these things to ourselves. I don't understand. Your marriage is only 4 years old. And you know, the kind of symptoms he was talking about. And I like, okay, so let me take a hint from the way he sent the message. That after 4 years, my wife is finally. Now, when you make a comment like that, it means that I don't know whether there was pressure on her to get pregnant. And sometimes when there's pressure on you to do something, exhaustion sets in, stress sets in. So
your mind is not stable.
Your mind is not stable. It takes away the life and everything. But you know, when people are getting married, I don't know why people think that marriage is all rosy. People think that marriage is all figured out. It's like a straight line. Oh, when you get married, this happens, 1 + 1 = 2, and then just keep going like that, and everything.
And then we get married this month, and then the next 3 months you'll get pregnant.
Yeah, like we have this
expectations.
We have these expectations that we build in our head, and that's supposed to be how the marriage should be like. Yeah. And when it's not like that, then it's like, you know, it feels like somebody has done something against you. But the thing is that, like I said, you need to be mature to be married. You need to know what it entails to be married. Being married, you don't just get married because you're earning enough money. You don't just get married because you think that you're above 25 and it's a time to get married. You don't just get married because you think your friends are getting married. You don't get married because family is putting pressure on you to get married. You get married because you want to get married. Number two, you get married to the person you are getting married to because you choose, and the operative word here is choose to get married to that person. So when you choose to get married to someone, once it is your choice that you have made, you see, it's only fair that you stick to your choice. And the energy because you see, sometimes when it comes to children, there is a certain amount of sexual experience you need to have, especially people who are having issues with pregnancies and things like that, before a woman can conceive. What I'm trying to say is that there are times when it's just a matter of trying. And trying less stress, like, reduce stress, to be calm, and then it happens. So it means that as soon as after 3 months, probably 6 months, 1 year wasn't happening, instead of putting energy into your wife intimately, you were putting that energy into other people.
Yeah.
Maybe by the time you come back, you are tired. And I'm speaking for myself. When I don't get that which I need, sometimes I even get angry for no reason because I'm not sorted out intimately. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Oh, I get it.
You understand? Like, the stress of having your husband come in and out and he's already enjoying himself elsewhere, comes home tired, and comes to attempt to pour from an empty pot.
Yeah.
Maybe the viral ones have gone into the side chicks. And the one that you are getting is the dudui. You understand? Then it means that you are doing a disservice to your marriage. And I keep saying that whether we like it or not, a man is the head of the house. Being the head of the house doesn't make you a bully. It means that you set the tone and direction for your marriage. You understand? Being the head, it means that, look, for instance, take a typical corporate organization. You don't have the MD descending to be bullying people, do this. They are strategic. They decide the direction of the company, where we should go, what needs to be done for us to get to a particular place. That is the strategic nature of the head of the home. So if you're the head of the home and you have 2 side chicks, emotionally, psychologically, spiritually, what tone are you setting for your home?
Yeah.
You understand? And I want to hit hard because for once it's the man who is sending the message. I commend you for sending the message, but I want to drum it home because it's a man who is sending it. And look, listen, you are the head of the home. So how you lead the home, it has a telling effect on how your home is going to go. That's why they say a happy wife, a happy...
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you're basically saying your wife will be a reflection of you.
Exactly. Your wife is an exact... Look, you couldn't have put it nicer. It's a reflection of you, how you lead your home and how you act.
Yeah.
So when you act well, it reflects in your wife. And we women, we are naturally designed to just reciprocate things. When we are happy, there's no extent to which we can do certain things. So this thing I'm saying that, it was slowly reducing because your wife could feel that your energy wasn't home, it wasn't present. You were probably not giving of yourself as you used to give, or the promise of marriage, what you promised to do, or how you promised to be intimate, how you promised to be one, to be together, to chart the course of life. It wasn't happening. And because it wasn't happening, she slowly was withdrawing. Because you see, there are also some people that when the women are talking up and saying things, it's causing commotion, arguments. Not everybody has the desire to go through a debate or to go through an argument. So sometimes you see that when the thing is happening, the person will just draw back, sit back, and allow things to take its course. Now, 4 years down the line, your wife has now gotten pregnant, and you have 2 side chicks who are pregnant for you. Now, the side chicks' children are even going to be older than your wife's child.
You know?
Now, these are petty issues, but they are serious issues when the woman is concerned. And now you have to deal with breaking the news to your wife. You have to dealing with the repercussions. You have to deal with the woman being unstable in her pregnancy that she toiled so hard to get. You have to deal with a woman who might never trust you and would always second guess you, like for the rest of your life. And you probably have to deal with making it up to her for the rest of your life. So now, what does he want from us?
Advice on what to do.
On what to do. Okay. Now, you have lied to her already by breaking the vows you made to her. You have betrayed her trust. You have been disloyal. And you have tainted your marriage, whichever way you look at it. The harm has already been done. There are certain mistakes that the consequences you can't hide, or the evidence of those mistakes you can't hide. If the two women are 5 months pregnant, you can't hide the fact that a child is going to be born. Because at 5 months,
children are going to be born.
Hardly would you have termination. Unless, of course, the children are born still.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, apart from that, the children most likely are going to be born. So it's high time you come clean to your wife. As for the side chicks, I don't even want to bother about whether you want to tell one. No. Come clean with your wife about the side chicks. And when you come clean with her, I don't know whether the timing is right or not because of how delicate. Because if she's spent 4 years in getting pregnant, it means that she's probably in her first trimester. And I'm just worried about how delicate she is to be able to handle such news.
So obviously he can't even tell her now.
Now, that's my problem. So right now, my problem is that I'm all for saying as and when it happens. But I also cannot
put that pressure on her.
Put that pressure on her now. So actually, I'm actually torn between telling
We're all
her
in a
now or
yeah.
telling her later. Because if you tell her later too, it means that you kept it away from her for, let's say, 9 months till the children were born before.
That's a lot.
That's also another issue. And if you tell her now too, it might also affect her. But you know your wife. You know how strong a person she is. And just maybe, she probably even knows. I'm just saying that just maybe, if she doesn't know both of them, she probably at least knows one of them. And this becomes a learning point.
That's scary.
I think I would have been more scared if the side chick was just one.
But 2?
If it is 2, then it means that it's bad behavior. Normally the side chick...
It means that I'm leaving you completely.
Yes, but if the side chick is only one, that's why you'll be scared. Because it means that he's emotionally vested in one person. But when he's gallivanting, then you know that it's bad behavior at play.
And your life is a risk.
Yes, your life is definitely at risk of all manner of STDs, STIs,
spiritual
soul ties.
Yeah.
You know, people don't know about soul ties. You know, sometimes you touch somebody and nothing goes on well for you anymore. You touch somebody and everything is happening well for you. People don't understand the
those
energies
things, yeah.
that are backing some of these things. So you should be very careful who you open your legs to or where you enter, however you want to look at it. So I think that for now, I'm actually torn. I know that you have to come clean with your wife. That's the advice I'll give you. My dilemma is when to come clean, whether immediately or to wait for a while after the first trimester to have it. But if I am in the woman's shoes and you waited to tell me for the first trimester, I'll feel like you are tricking me to have the baby. But nonetheless, I mean, I'll be happy if you don't, because you see, in that state, you're not very stable. You don't want the woman to rush and go and do something silly because of being hurt and, you know. So I know you have to come clean and change your ways. And don't think that your wife may want to stay with you after this. There's a possibility that there'll be a major pushback.
Yeah.
So whilst you are confessing your sins, know that there will be a major pushback. If you still want the marriage, know that you need to work hard at it. And if your wife needs space, give her that space to deal with it.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel.
I think sometimes I like the way God deals with our misbehavior. You know, God has a nature of, you know, warning you, putting some small warnings on your path to distraction. And if you don't listen, it would lead to the ultimate, you know, damage. And I feel from the way he's talking, somebody whose conscience is a bit alive, but has intentionally decided to clog his ears and not listen to God's prompting. I feel like this is somebody, I mean, that could tell that he's going on the wrong path and just kept going, because for the way he's narrating it. it shows that he got signs on the
There's
way.
a bit of, you know, the human part in him.
Yes,
Yeah.
for him to recount it the way he's doing. And those of us that have this conscience that is alive, that's how hard our repercussions can get. You know, some people who are very careless, having party with the devil, they don't get this kind of punishment, if I should say.
It's just,
or
they just move
lessons.
on.
But you, this careful person, when you walk on this path, God will give you a serious, you know, the damage will be so much that you would learn your lesson in a way that is very dramatic. And I feel that's what he's gotten. 3 babies. These are 3 human beings, little human beings that are coming to torture his life. And I am happy that this is happening so that, you know, he gets it.
Learn, yeah.
Yes. You know, and it's just unfortunate on the woman. And I like what Rosie said about his position as a husband that he did not take seriously. A husband is a leader, I keep saying. And you are giving the authority, you know, to set the tone at home, to lead your family. So when you saw the signs that things were going the way it was going, whether who was withdrawing, your wife or whoever, you had the duty to call the house into order. It is on you to start the conversation about what's happening. I think, you know, just have a conversation about how you are feeling, what you think you should be getting, you're not getting. You get moody. Sometimes, you know, that's the only way you can get her to also come out with what she might be going through. You know, I had a friend who met me and said, look, sometimes women, we don't understand you. We ask you what's wrong and you say you don't know. Yeah, sometimes we don't know. But at least the conversation helps, that you even want to listen to her, for her to even express something. Then you begin to know what you can do to get back. Because it appeared they were on the right track where they had date nights. You know, he said it was that
Friday movie nights.
That's an awesome thing to do for your marriage. So the moment things like that, I'm sure they had a lot more nice things going on in that relationship. And so you knew, and you just decided to be a bit selfish. You know, go find your solace somewhere. And even as you were going, you knew that you were getting distraction, and you kept on and on. Whilst God was preparing to bring your baby, you know, it's possible God was even waiting for you to get your acts right. That's why it kept that long. You going about, like Rosie said, you were delivering the healthy sperm somewhere instead of depositing them into your wife. And, you know, and now you have this. Well, so his question is what to do. I agree with my sister Rosie. I think he should talk to her, but I will agree that he should wait for, I was going to think that maybe after delivery, but I think after the first trimester is a safe period. But read the room, know what this is going to do. Maybe you can tease her with...
Tease?
Try. With some of these things, find a scenario around it, see how she would take it. If she is already panicking about you saying that somebody else is in this situation, how much more if you say that you actually did this? So find a way, but you have to come clean at some point. But also take the caution that this is near hell that you've brought on yourself. The extent of the damage will depend on the things you do.
But this is...
Yeah, as for the children,
this
they
is
will
mad
be in.
damage.
I pray that they even come 2, 2, 2, 2. Then you have 6, so that he will feel it. And I want him to be committed to all 3 pregnancies, not to the 3 women, but to the children in the wombs of those women. Of course, more loyalty
but they will
to
need
his
the
wife.
woman at some. He will need to commit to the woman at some point.
Or the other side chicks.
Yeah,
I'm not bothered about them
in the sense
too much.
that when you have to go to
antenatal,
you are committing to the woman.
Well, let's call it committing to the child. He can decide not to be holding their hands and caressing them, but at least make sure you are present, that the children are okay, all 3 of them.
Yeah.
Be there, each of them, when they are delivering. Make sure you play your role as a father, financially be there, spiritually be there as much as possible. This is not going to be easy for him, but if from the where I sit, he's somebody who is level-headed, he can get his acts right. He will go through some pain, But, well, 3 children. That's a good thing. But make sure you let those 2 women go. Find a way to cut off. And I believe that something good can go on for him and his wife. I have hope in that. But you will suffer, bro. You will suffer.
And that's not a lie.
Yeah.
I believe he's really going to suffer.
Yeah.
It's not going to be easy.
But it's going to be okay.
Yeah. Rosie, do you have anything to add to what she said?
No, I mean she has murdered the whole thing.
On top of your mother.
I know. I mean, like you said, he has to be there for the kids because the kids that are coming, he has not done.
They've done no wrong.
They've done no wrong. They've done no wrong. It's you who have brought them into the world. So for them, they don't need to be punished for your mistake. Do the right thing.
Yes.
All right. Anyway, we have some messages here. Pearl Ligi says, you're a living legend, sir. Take your 2. Congratulations, Papa Triplets. Oh my God. And we have another one. Like, seriously, I initially thought that this was a movie script too. Please do well to cater for all the tree. But for the sake of the peace, let your wife know you have 2 babies out of wedlock. Aiko. Some want, but they don't get. Kwabena, PSC saying, okay, the harm has already been done. Face the consequences and soldier on. Bella Burns is saying, this wasn't a mistake, it was a decision. Man, start saving much to take responsibilities for the triplets. You know what I'm enjoying about these comments? I just like how everybody agrees that it's triplets.
It's triplets.
You know, when I read it in the beginning, I'm like, these are triplets. You're all coming at the same time. Triplets.
God has a sense of humor.
God has a sense of humor. God is funny. I love it. I love it. And yeah, I just believe he should soldier on and do what he has to do. But anyway, thank you so much, sisters, for, lending your voice to this letter. Let us take a quick break, and when we come back, we will check out the second story.
After this fufu and pepper soup, I go score goals like them the dash points.
Kibo 100% natural hot pepper. Good for your jollof, stew, soup, shito, spaghetti, and noodles. Kibo hot pepper. Moko show.
I'm a match winner, but the real champion is Kibo 100% natural hot pepper. Champion taste.
Now, 10% extra pepper in each pack.
This advert is FDA approved.
Hey, so mommy, who is going to do my wade jollof?
Oh, Kwame. You know our secret, right?
I've got it.
Now add your Chino Jollof mix.
The perfect blend of tomatoes, pepper, and fine herbs and spices to ensure a consistent taste every time. And there you have it, your original Ghana jollof.
Jollof soko!
Jollof soko! Tasty nye!
What is going on here?
Enjoy jollof the Ghana way. Gino jollof is made with the perfect blend of tomatoes, pepper, and fine herbs and spices to ensure a consistent taste every time.
This advert is FDA approved.
Right, and that was an interesting turn of event for this gentleman that sent in his letter, and we wish him luck, actually. Papa Triplets. But then we have a second letter. Ladies, let's get into it. I need your honest thoughts on something. I've been dating this girl for the past 10 months. She's fine, and she's a loving young woman, and I truly adore her. But here's my challenge. Sometimes she posts every romantic picture and videos with guys she calls friends. All in the name of being a vixen, even though she claims she stopped that lifestyle. I'm a straightforward person. So I've let her know, I've actually let her know how uncomfortable it makes me feel. But I've also made it clear that I'm not trying to change her. But I do have certain expectations in a relationship. There was even a time she posted a picture in a very revealing outfit, hugging a male friend who was topless. A mutual friend who connected us got upset with her and cautioned her, saying she shouldn't be playing with the gentleman, me, that he brought into her life. She has stopped posting those types of pictures since then. But I still find myself wondering if I should continue the relationship or walk away, mainly because these incidents keep planting doubts in my mind about cheating. Sisters, what do you think? Should I stay or keep building with her or end things? She's a video, I think she was a video vixen.
She's a what?
Video vixen, like how?
Probably a video vixen. Video vixens are usually people that, dance on music videos. The models, the girls that dance in music videos. Because he says, all in the name of being a vixen. So I think she was a music, or she is a video vixen.
It still doesn't excuse it. You see, you don't bring your work home. You don't see doctors running around their homes with syringes and plasters, chasing their, you don't bring your work home with you. There's a reason why it's a relationship. And for me, I believe that once you're in a relationship, you need to respect your partner within certain reasonable boundaries. I mean, things like showing off topless and look, it's different if you are doing that in a music video, for instance.
And if you're doing it, keep it there.
Or if you are doing, keep it there. But you can't get up in the morning, just step out and see somebody and sticking your tongue out, taking it up. No. It's disrespectful to your partner. There are some partners who enjoy that. You understand? That's what I'm saying. If you have a partner who enjoys that kind of attention that comes with the kind of job that you're doing, that's fine. But if you're in a relationship and you know that your partner doesn't appreciate things like this, know your boundaries. Look, I'm all for boundaries in a relationship. I'm all for boundaries in a relationship. There are certain things that you can allow, certain things that you can do, but once your partner is distressed beyond a certain point, you need to pay attention to it. It doesn't have to take a third party to tell you, say, oh, don't do this thing to the person. No. You don't need to get that far. I don't really understand what I'm trying to say. You don't need to get that far because you're a lady, you're a vixen, you're doing all of these things. Keep your work aside from your home. And normally, people who do some of these things, the proper professionals, they don't mix work with pleasure.
Yeah.
They do not. There are people on air, they do all manner of things. When you're on stage, they wear the skimpy things and all that. Look, this lady, what's her name? This international artist, Cardi B.
Yeah.
You see her in real life wearing the kind of things that she wears on stage. You hardly see that. Like, that's a stagecraft. That's a stage performance. You see Beyonce on stage doing all of these things. These are stagecraft. These are stage performances. But once you come into real life and they are home, they are chilling with their husbands on a normal day, you don't see them wearing some of these things that they wear for stages. That's because they know that that is profession and then this is home. So learn how to separate your work from your home. If you all brought our work home, I don't know what will be happening in our workspace. If we all brought everything we did at work to the house, it would have been disastrous. And sometimes I keep saying that when you are doing some of these things, ask yourself, what if the coin was flipped?
How would you feel?
How would you feel? Imagine your husband said, oh, I'm a music icon and girls love me, like Kofi Kata. Okay, yeah. Like, people just love me and want to be with me. And then every little opportunity he gets, he's topless. He's taking pictures with women that in your head you think you may not even be able to match up to and things like that. And he's posting all the time and you are always kept in the shadows and you are talking about it and he gives you that excuse that, oh, well, I'm a star.
Baby, I'm a star.
You wouldn't feel good about it.
Baby, I'm a star.
And I'm all for, look, listen, what you don't like,
don't do it to any other
person.
Don't
do it to somebody else. Because most of the time, people who do things like this, they can't take half of what they dish out. Yeah.
Your thoughts?
Yeah. Let me say, look, love is a beautiful thing. So let's make it when we are in a relationship, a dish of offering each other that love and an opportunity to enjoy love as it should be. So that when you are in a relationship with someone and the person is complaining about a behavior, you need to be concerned, you need to pay attention, and you need to do something about it. And I say that when it comes to a relationship that it's not marriage yet, yes, but once you commit yourself to being in a relationship with someone, you should be with one person at a time and be committed in every way, one at a time. You can't be with this person and want to enjoy with other people in certain ways that should have been just for your partner. So, because things like being in such intimate pictures and videos should be for your partner, especially when you are posting them out there, because there's a message you are sending out that this is how close I am with this person. Okay, it's not just you standing by somebody, but you are wearing something and you are being some way with that person. No, you know, there are things that when I wear, it has to be when I'm with my husband only. That's the rule. So that you know that this one is for this man. Yes, whether it's in the picture or we are going out, some dresses are not for just me out there. No, so that someone is, you know, enjoying some feelings. Nah, I won't give you that. So that's what I believe in. That, and especially when he is concerned, and rightly so, he should be feeling disrespected, because that is pure disrespect. You don't do that to the man that you love. Just last week or so, a male friend was telling me about that kind of ordeal that he went through. The female friend will post things, and he says no. In fact, and it's always the friends that will call and say, we saw this picture, what's going on? I mean, are you okay in that relationship? Because it's not supposed to be okay. And so he went and said, okay, if this is what you want to do, let me then give you what is being the message that is sending. So go your way. And sometimes they think you are joking, but this person actually let the person go. So look, so who is sending this message? The man. Yeah. I think that this lady is not building with you. Yeah. I don't see her building anything. You are trying to build, and he's taking off the blocks and throwing them all over. So have a very serious conversation. And I like the fact that he says, I don't want to change her. Mm-hmm. Yes. Because
so that means he has expectations of her. I'm not going to change you, but respect me.
That's it. So
no, he's saying that he doesn't want to have to, like, he expects
to impose on her
to know what is right and what is wrong.
Very good.
He doesn't want to impose on her that, oh, let's say if you don't do this, I'm going to leave you. No. He just expects her to do the right thing.
Very good. So that if you are that person who enjoys doing these things, and he's making his boundaries and all of that clear to you, know that this is not your place. So don't play with his feelings, come around as if you're in the relationship, yet you want to do this, and, you know, leave him alone.
So do you think she's just young?
I picture that kind.
It's two things. Either she's young and she doesn't understand the implications, she's not ready for a real relationship, or she's just trying too hard. There are people out there who want to rise to fame so badly, like they will do whatever it takes to get famous. There are people like that. And there are people who, they go for events that they are probably not even wanted. They look out for the stars or people that they can just take pictures with and post to give an impression that they are well connected. You know, so there are people like that amongst us, and some of us, I'm sure you in the media space, you know quite a lot of them. Where they go places, I mean, when they are talking, oh, I know Chris, I also know her. Oh yeah, she's my friend. Oh, let me show you a picture. Oh, me myself can like, oh, go check him Instagram page. Me and her cry, we took some picture, you know, like there are people who thrive on things like that. So sometimes can you be surprised that the vixen that she says she is cry, it's not like she's anything. She just thinks that for her, dear, she's bold, she's fierce. She thinks that for her, she can sexually express herself. You know, so there are people like that who just want to be known for certain things. So like she said, I think that they are men for people like that.
Yeah.
There are men who actually, and look, there are some men who like it when their women look drop dead, gorgeous, sexy, that when they go somewhere, men are hovering around their women, they love that. They sit back, they watch it, because you know that after all that, she's coming back to me, she's mine. There are men like that. But obviously, you're not that kind of a man.
Yeah.
And I always say that when you're in a relationship and you notice some of these things, it's better to exit now than commit and get to a stage where you just can't exit because you are tired. Either you are too emotionally vested, or maybe there's a baby, or you are married. Those times are very difficult. So being the man who has sent this in, it troubles you a lot. That's why you've sent it. My question is that, have you spoken about it with her before? And what was her reaction? Because sometimes we have people doing things thinking that it's okay with you because she never complained. So because she never complained, she thinks it's okay. So I wouldn't want to judge without a trial. So because of that, I would say that, look, have that conversation with her and find out where her head is at. Find out if she even thinks there's something wrong with it, or if she acknowledges the fact that you seem to have a problem with it. If she acknowledges that fact and she's able to stop what she's doing and she's not sulking and it doesn't translate into a change of behavior, because you can have situations where the lady will stop, but her demeanor and her behavior will change because she feels like you've taken something away from her. Then you can tell that, okay, well, she's actually trying to put in effort and maybe you can actually make it work. Then what I want to tell you is that not everybody who seems sexually explicit is actually a bad person or is promiscuous. There are some people who just think that they have a body to die for. I'm not excusing it. And then they do certain stupid things. But you'd be amazed that some of these people are actually quite chaste. You understand? So let's not mix the two. But have that conversation, communicate with her and see where it's going. But when you realize that this is not something you can handle, it's not something for you, like I've always said on this show, it's easier to break up a relationship than to break a marriage. And now that there are no children involved, it makes it even easier. So once you know, don't lie. Look, the worst person you can lie to is to lie to yourself. So once you're not lying to yourself, I mean, and you think that this is something that you can't handle, it's better you exit now than later. That one I'll tell you.
Anyway, we have some messages here. Foster Ben is saying, you've communicated your concerns respectfully, and that's important. If she has truly stopped the behavior and is making an effort, give the relationship space to grow. Trust takes time, but effort is a good sign. Shishofe Ofoli, if only her lifestyle makes you feel, if her lifestyle makes you feel uncomfortable now, it may become a bigger issue later. Don't ignore the red flags just because you care. Make sure your values are aligned before committing further. Wamade Mark Paradise, red flags are flying in your face. I wouldn't agree totally, but yeah. So Doris Inkum, the fact that she has listened and adjusted her actions shows she respects you. Maybe try rebuilding the trust slowly instead of ending things abruptly. Esi Koranting, a woman's past doesn't define her, but her consistency does. Observe her actions moving forward. If change is genuine, you'll feel it with time. Relationship peace of mind is important. If you constantly feel uneasy, then it's worth reconsidering. Love shouldn't feel like you're walking on glass. Have an open heart conversation with her about fears. Don't assume cheating. Clarify expectations and let her express herself too. I think these are very good comments.
I just wanted to, I'm worried about the comment he made that all in the name of her profession that we are getting.
All in the name of being a vixen.
Yes. That for me sounds like somebody who might not be too comfortable.
He's not excited about her
doing that thing. That's how it comes across to me.
I think he has a problem with her job.
If you have a problem with her job, why go in the first?
That's the thing. So he needs to be careful about that, because if you don't,
he needs to check himself.
Check himself. He also has some issues to deal with in that very regard. Check
unless
if you want
of course
someone.
He loves her being a vixen because he loves the confidence and everything, but he wants it all to himself.
Probably.
He's jealous.
He doesn't want to see it.
He doesn't want to see it, and he doesn't want to see other people enjoying that which he's also enjoying. But the thing is that it's like you are dating a doctor, you want the doctor to treat just you.
Exactly. So that also brings me to the question you asked about whether she's young. It also gives that vibe.
Yeah.
She might be young, and if she is, then she needs guidance. But also she has to show signs of actually being led and receptive to leadership and being advised and being guided.
That's if the leadership is not toxic.
That's it.
That's that line.
If you need to be a very tough person, generous with your emotions, to be able to deal with somebody like that, because it sounds like a young person who really wants to be everywhere, then you need a lot of maturity.
Come to think about it, relationships should not be so hard though.
It shouldn't, honestly.
So I'm thinking that once you have to work hard to a certain level.
At this point.
It's not, at this point, it's not, you know,
it's
marriage, childbirth, and dealing with in-laws and things comes with its own challenges, most of which are sometimes unforeseen. But when you're in a relationship, things are supposed to be cool.
It should be.
Very little negligible issues that can be sorted out with a talk, a pat on the back and stuff like that. So once you start going through these things, for me, it gives signals that, look, listen, take a step back and ask yourself hard questions and give yourself truthful answers. Do I want this?
Yeah.
Is this what I want? Is this what I can stand? Can I stomach this for the next 20 years? Can I, even if 20 years is too far, can I stomach this for the next 5 years? Even for the next 6 months, the next year? You know,
You can't.
Once you answer those questions truthfully, you would have your answer whether you should stay or should leave. But the vibe I'm getting, I'm thinking that this is not a relationship you should even foster. I think that this is something that you should just let go and sit on the back burner. But if you have a silent attraction for people like that, then you should know that it comes with the terrain.
Yeah.
And then you should limit your expectations.
Right. Yeah. Anyway, sisters, thank you so much. We had a great conversation, and I'm excited about what's going to be happening on the 24th, the situation on my party.
You guys
we've
really
talked so much,
excited,
and you've shared your knowledge. So thank you, and see you at the situational white party.
Thank you. See you 24th.
I'll be dancing.
Kofi Kenyatta.
I'll be twerking.
And
I'll be doing a lot of dance moves.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a quick break, and when I come back, I'll be sharing my final thoughts.
Hey, so mommy, who is going to do my wade jollof?
Oh, Kwame. You know our secret, right?
I've got it.
Now add your Chino Jollof mix.
The perfect blend of tomatoes, pepper, and fine herbs and spices to ensure a consistent taste every time. And there you have it, your original Ghana jollof.
Jollof so good.
Jollof so cool. Tasty nye.
What is going on here?
Enjoy jollof the Ghana way. Gino jollof is made with the perfect blend of tomatoes, pepper, and fine herbs and spices to ensure a consistent taste every time.
This advert is FDA approved.
Kudos. Remember what I told you. Whenever you face a challenge, never chicken pout.
Just eat the chicken.
Use Kivo 100% natural 3-in-1 mix of ginger, garlic, and onion powder for steaming all your delicious meat, fish, and chicken, and also good for stews and soups. No salt, no MSG, no preservatives. It's 100% natural 3-in-1 mix.
I'm a match winner, but the real champion is Kivo 100% natural ginger, garlic, and onion powder. Champion taste.
This advert is FDA approved.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's still Sister right here on Channel 1 TV. And if you're listening, it's City 97.3 FM. So it's time for me to share my final thoughts. Very interesting letters that we got on today's episode. And once more, thank you to the sisters for sharing their, nuggets and advice to these letters. So I'm just going to go with the first one. And the first one, wow. So man has a wife, but has two side chicks, and his wife is pregnant, and the two side chicks are pregnant. Whew. You are courageous to send in this letter. I don't know what you want us to say to you, but you know you can't hide this, right? You know you can't hide this, especially you said for the two side chicks, say 5 months gone or so. You definitely can't hide this. At some point, you need to tell your wife. And since your wife might be in her first trimester, it's important that you realize that whatever you say now that is negative can actually negatively affect her health and that of the baby, or even lead to losing the baby. So you would not want to push any of that stress on her. So, and the sisters have said that you should, wait till a certain point. But the truth is, pregnancy is very meticulous. Pregnancy can be fragile. You never know what you would do till it happens. Do you understand? What you would do that will push to, somebody being hurt during pregnancy, and at what point it can happen. So, it is very dicey. I would say go on your knees and pray and listen to the Holy Spirit, or listen to the conviction, God's conviction, and then, God, because this is very dicey. I can't say wait for the second trimester. I can't say wait for the third trimester. It's pregnancy. Pregnancy is fragile. That's all I would say. Probably wait till she gives birth. It is dicey. Very, very dicey. But at the end of the day, you need to take care of all those children, right? So prepare to take care of all those children, and also prepare that your wife might leave you, just so you know. At any time that you tell her, she might leave you. If it's before the baby comes or after the baby comes, she might still leave you. So that's one thing you need to prepare for, and you cannot hide it forever. So you need to speak once, and the earlier, the better. Now, with the next one, I think what I sense in this letter is a man that is not too comfortable with the job of his girlfriend. And I feel you should have had that conversation a long time if you're not too comfortable with her job. You should have had that conversation, or probably not even get into this relationship. But after having listened or read everything that you said, it seems like you can actually still give her a chance, in the sense that she has tried to make some changes. So just observe, give her a chance, and don't judge her by her job. She might just be a kid. From what I can see, it feels like this person is just a kid. She might just be a kid. She might be starstruck. She might be overly too friendly and things like that, without even having any negative connotation, or realizing that whatever she's doing has negative connotations to the public. So just give her a chance and give her a bit of grace, because your pace might not be the pace at which she is, or the level that you are right now in life when it comes to the way you think. It's not the level that she might be in. So probably just give her a bit of grace and see how it goes from there. Anyway, thank you so much for sending in your letters, and also thank you for staying tuned with us. A very big thank you to our sponsors, Kivo Pepper and Gino. Thank you for holding us down always. And ladies and gentlemen, it's time for me to go now, but I'd like to remind you to come to the Situation All White Party at the Good Park, and that is adjacent Accra Mall. And if you're coming from the Spintex Road, it's right before Accra Mall. You will definitely not miss it. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun. And yes, let's all see there and usher ourselves into the 25th of December, which is the Christmas day. I have to go now. My name is Kata, and see you.